Hello friends, this is Jess from Knit Plan Jess. Thank you so much for joining me today. For my new viewers, welcome. For my returning viewers, welcome back. So I am doing a budget video for you today, and it's also a cash stuffing video. I decided that I want to do a once a month video just to kind of give you an idea for how I'm using the budget planner and how I am doing cash savings, like a cash system, in order to save more money. So let me kind of explain what I've got going on here. So I've got my wallet. I have pulled out like all of my cash and stuff. I just need to pull out the change, which is going to go into this jar. This is change that I have accumulated during the month, using some here and there. This notebook right here is basically where like all of my cash savings money is going to go in the long term, while this notebook is my active use. So it's got all of my envelopes for basically what I'm working towards saving and kind of what I pull out cash to use during the month. I pull it out twice a month, by the way. So I only do a video once a month, but I do pull it out twice a month because my paydays are twice a month. I have budget sticker books just in case I need them. I have paper clips because I really like clipping my little bundles together. It just kind of helps my brain work well. And then I have my Franken planner. This is my meal planner and my budget. So this is what we're going to be working with. And then I'm going to be moving January from this into this one. I don't know if I'm saving the budget at the end of the year. We'll kind of see. So to start out with, let's go ahead and empty out my change jar, or empty out my change from my purse into my change jar. My intent with this is basically see how much change that I can accumulate, and then at the end of the year I am going to be cashing it out. I might have dropped, and I kind of was active during the month in trying to use it also. Like if I really didn't want more change back and I had exact change, I would go ahead and use exact change. But I might kind of see in February about not touching the change and just letting it fill up. So there we go. This is just a little plastic jar. I think I got this from like Dollar Tree or something. It works pretty well. So this always stays up on my dresser. I mainly keep it out of reach of the cats, since I kind of have it behind everything. They usually don't get into it, but I don't want them to knock it over and it end up breaking. And then money goes everywhere. So now, let's go ahead and go to my budget section, and we are going to take out March. We're going to take out January. I will admit, I did not use the weeklies in January, and I'm a little disappointed about that. I found it very hard for me to keep up with. One thing I actually just realized I need to do, I need to update this, and I need to add one of these into February. So let's plan on doing that as well. So we'll put what we can back in there. And this is kind of like notes that I have, so that will go back into my other planner. And I didn't use that page actually. Okay, so I have February set up basically. So I have the monthly with when things are due. I have this ink. I have my dashboard set up. I haven't put in the income yet. My savings trackers, I need to update these, and I need to do better about using this weekly. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the page right here that is going to allow me to update my savings. And I think here we can get one of these from this budget. I am really, really trying harder to use the budget sticker books. I mean, I love them. I think that they're great. They're very motivating. I'm not exactly using them though as much as what I expected, so I'm trying to find ways to use it. Okay, so this is basically going to work as kind of for me to write down what I actually put into my savings for the month. So like the first one, here, I was looking for this highlighter. Okay, so I highlighted, so in that way I can write down what it is. I think when I'm kind of looking at this, oh yeah, my car registration savings, which that one will be completely done. So I'm not going to do I'm not going to do the car registration savings instead, because that will be officially paid as of the 14th. So instead, I'm going to start, that should be February. It may help to actually write the month correctly. I honestly don't really care how messy that this is. So February, and then this is the $20 savings. And what I need to do better about doing is, I feel like I did pretty well into putting like a lot into my $5 and my $1 savings, but I didn't necessarily do very well with putting extra into the $20 saving. And that's what I want to do better with for February. And I've got to start saving for the trips that we want to take in February or in 2022. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm trying to figure out like the best way to do this. Let's go ahead and put February back into here, because February I'm going to actually update at the very end. All right, so let's go ahead and start emptying out. This is my active cash notebook. So this is all the cash that I need to separate, and we're going to pull out of these notebooks. And at the same time, we're going to be moving into this notebook. So this first one is the $1 savings. And as you see, I got a nice little amount in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $23 that I put away to save for January. So I don't think that that's pretty bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on 2-1, we did 23. And so 8 plus 23 is 31. So I put 23 in there. All right, so now we're going to go to the $5 savings to see what is going in there for the start of February. And whenever I do a $5 savings, I basically do like $5 every time that I have to go out shopping. I actually realized that I needed to put money in there for today. Okay, so I actually just went ahead and grabbed $5 because I realized I didn't put $5 in there for today. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $75 in my $5 savings. So I had $25 in there originally, so already I've got $100 saved up in just my $5 bills. Okay, so we put in another 75, so it brings me to 100, and I'm going to put on this sheet where I'm at. So $75 went in there for January. And there would be times like if we went out for lunch with the money that I had budgeted for the takeout food, or if I went grocery shopping, usually it'd be things like that. So it wasn't always like splurge purchases. Okay, so the $20 savings, it's just 40 because I put in $20 for each check. So we are at 60 for that one. And unfortunately, I do not have anything to put into my trip savings. I tried to put extra money into like my car registration during the month. So nothing for trip. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I did put like a random $10 in there. Yes, I did. I put $10 in there. Yeah, I think it was $10. So we're at $10 now. Okay, so this one is done. January's done, and I'm going to just push this to the side because I will need to use that to be able to update February. All right, so car maintenance, I do not have anything in there. Car registration, let's go ahead. So this is a tracker that I'm using. This is from Plan with Elise. My goal is $245, and let's see how much that I have. 10, 20, 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was that, 170? Okay, so we have 170. So what I wanted to do is basically each car is $10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 17 cars filled, and I really only need to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. That's it. That is awesome. Okay, so I do not have anything left over in my gas savings. I thought I did. Okay, anyway, I don't. Nothing left in the food, nothing left in the allowance. I have $20 in planner savings, and I have my gift card in the yarn savings. So this is basically all the money now that we are going to be sorting out for the cash envelope. And what I do for every single month is I basically determine how I'm going to break it down. So we have $26 for cash savings. So we have let's actually go ahead. Let me put this notebook to the side because we're no longer using that. And I think what will be easiest is basically sorting out the dollar bills. I did sort them beforehand, so then that way it would just be easier this way. All right, so I like to put at the very start of the month $1 into the cash, and I put a $5 in. And then I put in a $20. This way, I already have something in there. I'm guaranteed to save it up during the month, and it also kind of motivates me to put more into there. So the cash savings is done. I need $25 for gas, which I do have to get gas before work when I go in on Tuesday. So I'll make sure to bring that with me. And then we need $200 for food. So this is also where the paper clips come in. These are just, okay, these are like, apparently not something I can open. All right, it's taped shut. Oh my gosh, this is also brand new. I knew that I needed more paper clips because I only had a few. So I was like, let me just go ahead and order some from Amazon. Okay, there we go. So like I said, I always like to bundle it together. So for the, I think what I'm going to do for the food, I'm going to do 60 in 20s. And then I'm going to do 40 in 10s. I like to have sometimes the smaller bills available because then that way, if I'm just like running in for a couple quick items, I can be able to easily use that and not always have to use the bigger bill and get, I don't like to get cash back. Is that weird? Okay, so that's going to go into the food savings. I guess I could close these up. And then $10 for allowance, which I don't use this to bundle it up. I just basically throw $5 into there. I usually also have my son's, like if he has any kind of PlayStation gift cards, any kind of store gift cards, I usually put them in there as well, just to kind of safekeeping sort of thing. $50 for car registration. Let's do this because this is going to mean I am 5 cars closer. So since I'm putting in $50, I'm just going to go ahead and color in 5 of the cars. 4, and then this is 5. So this basically means I only need to do $15 for the next one because I'm at 170. So it's going to be 180, 200, 220. No, I only need 25 more. Wait a minute. I might have done this incorrectly. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I did it incorrectly. Okay, we're throwing in the 5. Let's fix this. I need 25 more. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna white out that line. And let's draw a new line at this car, so that way I know I only need 25 left, which $25 instead of $50 next week will give me an extra little 25 that I can use for something else, or I can put it into savings. All right, so there we go. So I kind of divided it up so that way I know how much to pull out each time. Okay, so now the car is done. I also wanted to give myself $50 for miscellaneous. So miscellaneous is kind of like anything. Basically, if I just need extra money, like maybe I need like extra food budget, or maybe gas ends up being more than what I expect. I can just take it out of the miscellaneous. If I don't use the miscellaneous, it will go into savings. All right, and then we have 60 for takeout. Let's just go ahead and put that all into 20. So takeout is basically what we use for going out to dinner or going out to lunch, but it allows me to basically do better with making sure that we're staying on track with meal planning, and it also really kind of makes me want for us to try new restaurants with it. Like we've had a couple new restaurants open up near us, so that's been a fun way to use the takeout. And then $30 for the cat. Basically, if I need cat food outside of what I order from Chewy's, or if I want to pick up a new toy, or if I need cat litter, that's kind of what it is. And then now that I think about it, I think this 25 was the gas. Okay, so there we go. So this is what I've got. I'm just throwing all of this into my sinking fund. So basically there was $25 from gas that was left in there, and then that's just extra cash that was in my wallet, and we are all set up for the month of February. Now, what is gonna really have to be important for me is that during the month of February, I have to do better with writing down what I'm spending. So let's go ahead and get this page filled out. So the $1 savings is at 31. So I basically use the deposit as my starting balance and then the balance as the ending balance. So the start for the $1 savings is 31. The $5 savings is 100. The $20 savings is 60. The car registration I'm not doing this time. The 2023 trip is 10, and the 2022 trip is 0, but that's going to be I'm going to start saving for that, like really, really hardcore. And we are all set up also. And you know, while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to take out my meal plan. So I want to kind of show you this too, just because I'm in my Franken planner. So I didn't use the month for anything. I really honestly didn't use this as what I thought that I would. I started keeping track of everything that I was eating, and I found that I really wasn't following it for breakfast or lunch, but I love using this for dinner. Love using it for dinner. So that's basically what I'm doing. I did one week where I added stickers, and then the following week I just literally wrote in it. So yeah, if you're interested how I'm using the meal planner, then that's how it's going. And like for this upcoming week, I really do want to use these pages more. Sometimes it's honestly just a matter of doing it. So this upcoming week, I already have our meal plan figured out. I actually need to update this one. I ended up not buying pizza from the store, so I'm going to figure out something else for us to have. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I was not able to get this from, oh, my whiteout ran out. I was not able to get that, so I need to also plan something different for that day as well. Sometimes I can't find what I was hoping for at the grocery store. Like I was hoping for steak, and I wasn't about to spend $20 on steak. So yeah, so I will get that updated, but yeah, that's just simply using it. So anyways, there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today on my budget adventure and my cash stuffing. I'm still feel very much like a newbie, but at least I'm remembering to grab my cash with me before I go out. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions for me, drop a comment down below. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.